Hello, beautiful people. Let's remember our greatness together. Today, I'm talking about alignment. Alignment, alignment. Alignment is everything. I'm gonna show you a few tools to use to just find that alignment with your authentic, infinite beingness. And then I'm gonna show you a warm-up that I use before singing or speaking. And this alignment practice is so powerful. You can use it just to start your day, or you can use it for anything that you're walking into, a networking meeting, a performance, a karaoke, a sound healing, a relationship talk, work, things with your kids, whatever you want to use. My name is Abraxas, and I'm here for people that want to go deep and go high. So here we go, let's dive in. Alignment. So alignment is everything. And really, what is alignment but just where we're putting our focus and where our energetic body goes to, right? So if we're putting the flashlight over here and we're aligning over here and it's something that kind of is a more lower vibe, guess where alignment goes? Yeah, we're that powerful. So what I want to help you align with today is your authentic self, that God spark, which we all are a part of. And when we align there, that's when we really have that sensation of that open flute and that soaring sensation that I talked about some weeks ago. And so we're going to align with our God spark and our infinite self just by doing these two practices. And these are things that I do in the car, on the way to an appointment or a gig. And so one of them is, I'm sure we all do this, it's a gratitude practice. What I do is about 5 gratitude statements, and I really raise my vibration and align with it so that I'm singing from my highest self. I'm singing from a high vibration. So gratitude, 5 statements, and it'll just bing, raise your vibration and help you align with your authentic self. Number 2 is an access consciousness tool. I've taken 2 of their tools and I kind of put them together into one statement. I use this all the time, and I might have mentioned it before. This is a great way to warm up and align yourself with whatever you're walking forward into, where you're gonna really use your voice and use your point of view. So here we go. It's what energy, space, and consciousness can I be, know, and do to be the biggest contribution here? Now, this statement or question is so invaluable. It's so powerful because it just opens up your funnel to the universe, and you're saying, 1, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be a contribution here. 2, it takes judgment right out of the picture. So if you quote mess up or your voice sounds a certain way that you didn't want it to, there's a certain allowance by saying this statement question that you align with, and you get to say, whatever happens, it must be a contribution. So this really helps me. Sometimes I'll forget words, or I'll go off key at a senior show. I do music for elderly people and memory care people, and it helps me if I do a little mess up, that this must be perfect. And sometimes I get the feedback that it is just perfect, that doing it like not perfectly really helped someone to kind of sing along better or feel more in touch with opening their voice since it wasn't so perfect, right? Sometimes if singers are singing so perfectly in front of us, sometimes we don't want to join in. We don't want to, so I've gotten that feedback too. So it's really great to start whatever you're doing with your voice with this question. What energy, space, and consciousness can I be, know, and do to be the biggest contribution here? And contribution to, and you can name whatever you want. And so these 2, I always start whatever I'm doing with those 2 alignment tools. And then Then I'll go into just kind of releasing the tension out of my vocal instrument to kind of wake up and be more of that open flute. But honestly, if you align with the gratitude and the contribution question, your body does kind of soften. But there's a lot to our vocal instrument, so we really kind of want to make sure that it's kind of awake and softened. We don't want a rigid vocal instrument. So two things that are super valuable and super easy to do, although some people can't do it, and some people can only do one of the two. Now, I really believe that people can do this if they regulate their breathing. So you don't want to have too much air pressure when you're rolling your tongue or rolling your lips. Too much air pressure won't let it work properly. Too little air pressure won't help it work properly. If we puff up our cheeks, it won't really work properly. So here we go. And this is just rolling your lips. You take a comfortable kind of smell the roses type of breath. And that's, you're getting the whole muzzle here. You're getting all these muscles. There's so many muscles in this face area. Yes, some spit might go flying. And then you can go up and down a scale, or, you know, hum, row your boat, like that. Okay. So that's really powerful to warm up this whole area. And the next thing is rolling your tongue. Getting the tongue to relax is essential. It's a huge muscle that goes down the throat. And what we're going to do is roll the tongue and loosen it up. Here we go. Breath pressure is important here. Now you can feel the vibration of that tongue rolling. And what happens is it starts to loosen up all the muscles inside the neck. All right. And inside the neck and the back of the throat. Okay. So it's like a massage. It feels so good. So that's number 2 to warm up. The next thing is just a simple yawn. Now pretend to yawn, and most likely all of a sudden you'll start yawning. So the yawning really helps us stretch all these intricate muscles in the mouth and throat. So it's like, and really open it as wide as you can and do a few rounds. It's really going to stretch your soft palate, your throat. It's really great. So that's number 3. And number 4 is a simple exercise called the Indian chant. And you want to start, whenever you're warming up your voice, you want to start kind of whatever your comfort zone is, right? And then go low and then go high. So high would be the last range that you go to. And so you go like this. Ha, ha, and this kind of like just drip in the hands really helps everything start to relax. So ha, ha, and then you kind of go up, and you kind of do like a ragdoll and fall forward. Now this really helps getting sound and breath through that open flute, and it gets the body just kind of relaxing, dripping out the tension. So you did that in that mid-range, and you're going to go low. Ha, 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 and you just drop down into ragdoll. Ultimately, you want to do it standing, but if I stand, you won't be able to see me. You want to do standing so that when you just do ragdoll, your knees are bent a little bit, you're really dripping your arms down, and your breath and your voice just follow. And finally, you're going to do it in the higher range. Ha, 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 ha. So it allows you to do a swoop, and you're going to go through your range, okay? Your vocal range. So this is a great way to warm up your whole vocal instrument. Remember, our vocal instrument is not just our vocal cords and our throat and lungs. It's really the whole body. Our whole body is a resonating chamber, right? But first and foremost, alignment is key. Alignment changes everything. So if you don't have time, do the alignment exercises first. They soften everything up, I swear, like it's magic. So alignment is everything. And then go to the physical, body. So I hope this was helpful. This is the warm-up practices that I do, but we're talking about vocal awareness here. And the cool part about vocal awareness is that it really does strengthen our voice. But what vocal awareness does, it increases our consciousness and our vibration. And that's why I love this work. As you are strengthening and opening up your voice, you are awakening consciousness. And so, how awesome is that? All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And if you would like to have more videos on vocal awareness, consciousness, and awakening, please subscribe. And please, any comments or questions, I can get to them. I promise I'm real good at getting to your comments and questions. And if you would like more support with this type of work, I do a free 30-minute discovery call to see if we're a match, to see if what you want to work on and what would you work on in awakening work and vocal awareness. Really anything. Like, how can you show up more as you? Where do you feel a block? Where do you feel your voice stuck? You want to have higher vibration. You want to live with higher vibration, yet you notice that you have this habit body happening. This is where I love working with people. So I will see you another time. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a blessed day.